Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here in Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Mike 10. Mike 10.
First and 10. Here's Mariota. And incomplete to open things up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Hey, you don't want to see me.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Check 26. Check safety. Back.
Mariota to throw it. Eluding, and he's going to go down again. Gregory Rousseau able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now the turn to the southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Mike 54. I'm scared. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line.
Watch the run. Check.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
He's coming. Double up.
And on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
I got it. What you got?
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Shaq Lawson's one of those guys that after a while you quit just trying to define him by a position. Defensive end, outside linebacker, doesn't matter. He knows how to get upfield and spill some plays.
So disruptive. What makes him so disruptive?
I think it's strength. If you see his upper body, I mean, he's got some strength up there and some really good hands. But he's got some surprising quickness as well to get him upfield.
54 is Mike.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the first drive, second possession. See if we can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Flare. Check. Crunch.
On the give is Nwangu. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it'll be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Mike spot 4. I got him. Slam. Watch the twist.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
Right there.
Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Hey, check.
On second down, here's 2 yards a gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for first. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Check.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. And this would be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain, the elements, they'll go around. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Bills are going to get... Football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. Didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Set the tone.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now fourth down. On fourth down, on is the former Dolphin Matt Hawk to punt for Buffalo, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good dog where you check one up.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
Check three.
Brings up second and
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
He praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's get some penetration.
Play action. Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills on just 2 plays have taken the lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chiefs nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is single forward and taken.
Let's go.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Here's 2nd and 10. Run is and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Tight end left. Alert. 3 down.
One.
Mariota. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Come on, D. Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. Key 26.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
14, Chiefs nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out of there. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard
line. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, baby,
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Watch tight.
One.
Tight end right. 3 down.
On 3rd down, Mariota escaping the pressure right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Bills are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Rush in. Tight dog.
On 1st down, here's Breida. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
6 guy. Check 6 guy. Shift. Kill.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go counter with Breida. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
What a catch. I believe it was you, Mr. Davis, who said something about them opening things up, taking shots downfield, because that D might gang up against the run, and we saw evidence of why that was a good idea.
And indeed, my friend, just like a broken watch is right twice a day, I get them right every now and then.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go!
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. They'll set up the screen for Nwangu. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball teams that don't follow the press. You throw the press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
We got 3.
Final play of the half here. Mariota going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Come to the line to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Shift! Watch the shift!
Here's Breida. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 61 yards on the ground for him so far.
Down 80! 56, 56! Check 26, check 26!
On third down, a run from Breida. And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Hey, we got three, three down.
And now they'll throw with Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his third touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0.
Chiefs nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got to dig down deep. They need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has to struggle.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Pick the edge. Come.
They'll go right back to the Wagyu. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Double tight, guys, double tight. We got three, fellas, we got three. Hey, check 24, check 24.
There's the Wagyu. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. Come back to him in another carry.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. Here's Nwangwu. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 45. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. search of their first touchdown of the game. They're on the move, 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8.
One. 3 down.
Now Mariota. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. Flushed out right. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They run again with Breida. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Bobby Wagner, the All-Pro, in on the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 93 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
54 Mike. 6 man. Check curls.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And going deep for Hill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. Or something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy.
Because this ball game is over. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. Mariota to throw it this time. Buying time to his left. Man open, that's Byron Pringle complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, rolled over a few people.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Check 13. Check 13. Sponge. 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 No.
On the give is Nwaidu. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Single.
Throwing, Mariota. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 21. They're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They'll begin the drive with Breida, and he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd and 15.
Watch the run. 38 to Mike. Nice, sweetheart.
Middle.
So Allen's going to look to throw.
Watch the run.
Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
38 to Mike.
Right here.
Mike 38.
Allen off the play fake.
I'm going to come back to you.
Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they like some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
the scoreboard. They're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this cold atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Safe.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the